what started all this.
Yeah, but this is their opportunity to change some shit in 4, right? Like, yeah.
You know, sure, but it doesn't look like they're gonna. They can't change too much because people will flip out. All they need to do is get rid of Ashley Graham, have Leon be, you know, the same character he was in 2, change the whole color palette, change all the villains, change the setting, change everything except for the gameplay.
So if I press the quick time event prompts like super duper fast, will it look like Leon is running in fast motion? No, it will not work like that.
And that's how it worked in the original.
Color glass puzzle in the game. Why do you care?
It's not a puzzle.
Yes, of course.
That's the problem with 4. Like, they're not puzzles. Back in, like, with the exception of the main keys in the old games, if you pick something up and you went to the area where you needed to use it and you just clicked on the thing, nothing would happen. You'd have to fucking go into your inventory and actually choose to use the item at the right place. Resident Evil 4 is just, oh, you picked up the MacGuffin. Okay, well, there's only one door you can't go through. You use the MacGuffin. Like, it's very basic, find the key, use the key type of shit. It's not a fucking puzzle. Look at the puzzles that are in the game, right? You walk up to the door.
Puzzles are like the fucking Crow room with the paintings in RE1.
Yeah, the Jim Crow room.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the puzzle that's in 4 when you get to the church, right? There's like that pitchfork-looking symbol thing inside of that blue globe, and you have to rotate it, and it's like, okay, I rotated it so it's upright, and now I turned, okay, puzzle solved. Or the fucking lights. Well, I guess I'll just move the circular lights onto the big circle of color. Okay, puzzle solved.
We're still going. 15 minutes with 23. Let's see what he has next.
I'm fucking tired of it. I don't understand all the praise that Resident Evil 4 gets. I mean, I get that it was like the first over-the-shoulder and it was very influential, but it was not a fucking Resident Evil game.
It's just a generation thing, man. Like, it's like Final Fantasy. You got all these people out here that swear up and down that Final Fantasy 9 is the best one, and that's because that's the first one they played. It's always going to be like that. And it just so happens the video games were getting more popular around the time of Resident Evil 4. So you had more people coming into video games than you had back in Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3. Plus, 4 was more accessible for your average player, where, you know, 1, 2, and 3 have tank controls and they're a little more difficult. 4 has that over-the-shoulder that every game started doing at that period of time. And one could argue that over-the-shoulder is more of a simplistic play style. You don't have to really think about what you're doing. With tank controls, the reason why a lot of people don't like it is because they don't have any fucking thinking ability. They don't have any skill at video games where they're like, oh, okay, I gotta turn left on the D-pad to actually turn my character left in the game, but I'm facing to the left already, so that don't feel right. Like, they don't have the brain capacity.
You have no sense of subtlety. Like, there's so many things you can do with fixed cameras you can't do with over the shoulder. Like, that whole feeling of being watched thing. Like, the original Resident Evil 2, right? You go into that one room, and as you walk up to the door, the liquor goes across the window, and you're like, oh, fuck. You go into the door, and then as soon as you come out of the door, the camera angle is outside the window looking at you in the building. And you're like, okay, that liquor just went by. Is he watching me? It gives this really eerie feeling of being watched. And after you escape from that camera angle, you can't get that camera angle back. It only happens right there. Like, there's so many great camera angles, and like being able to set up jump scares and stuff and not being able to see around the corner and forcing you to slow down. And
Anyways,
you just don't get that anymore.
Is there a first person option? No.
Why? No.
Is Krauser still really in a knife fight? Yeah.
Yeah, because that's how people fight. Like, it's a fucking sword fight, but with knives.
He's more powered up. Was El Gigante inspired by former WWE wrestler John Gazan? What the fuck, man? No. These are Japanese people. They don't watch American wrestling, dude. The fuck you talking about? They have their own fucking wrestling. It's very popular over there. Our people go there. Very rarely do their people come here.
One weird thing is
You
a
want to
lot
wrestle
of
in America where they're bigger pussies in the ring? Like, no. I want to stay here in Japan where we really hit each other. They beat the shit out of each other over there. Plus, they have midgets and hentai porn. In the wrestling, I mean.
well, all right, bukkake.
Hashtag block Elon has started. Oh, wow. You're going to make a dent.
Congratulations, blocking him on his own fucking platform.
He has 128.7 million followers. There's 12,000 people that have upvoted this shit on white people Twitter. These people don't understand how fucking significant they are. It's like the same people that are like, let's boycott Hogwarts. Yeah, you're nothing. You're a drop in the pond, bro. They can't fathom how much more a billion is from a million. Just Google it. How many days is 1 million seconds? Convert 1 million seconds in days. How many days? It's 11 days. 1 million seconds is 11 days. How many days is a billion seconds? 33 years. Okay? 11 days, 33 years. That's the difference between a million and a billion. It would take you 33 years of your life to count to a
Dude, these
billion.
people can't do basic addition. They can barely tell you what date it is.
I understand.
I mean,
I'm
you
just
wouldn't
saying,
believe.
like-
I swear to God, these man on the street videos. If you were born 10 years ago today, how old would you be? Can't answer it.
Let's see. I was born in 1984.
So let's watch one. I'm gonna go find one. There's many.
All right, let me finish these while you do that. You can find a good one. Yeah, I know. I'll take it in a minute. Since a valuable treasure, Lino is doing his best to put it as much as possible in his pocket. What? Why did you kill the dog? Unless someone does a DNA check, nobody knows where the dog is, the one you guys are talking about.
Do you know what?
Oh, here's a good question. Okay, we have an actual good question for some Japanese people that have done some woke shit. Does Leon still say, and I quote, "I knew you'd be fine if you landed on your butt," to Ashley when she jumps?
I fucking hope not.
can't-
Like, Jesus Christ, they completely
We don't
fucked
have
up
him
Leon's
say something
character.
like that.
I like some.
Yeah,
There's this guy
the
that
more
tried.
realistic Resident Evil 2 remake Leon.
There's a guy that tried to make the anti-gun argument. He said, "Look at Japan. They don't allow guns there." And I'm like,
Yes, and they're all
their prime minister
forced
was
into
just
conformity.
right. The prime minister was just fucking killed by a gun. Like,
I wouldn't say just, but it was.
well, okay, recently.
All right, there's the link.
Murder.
We're gonna watch this one together on stream.
I'm in a man.
Let me see real quick. I'm skipping through to see if there's any information coming through.
There's nothing
if it was an
new.
iPhone,
It's just trying to
Leon
get
could
people
easily
wet
call
for it.
outside to solve things and can finish the case quickly, so it's not anything modern. So a patrol car at a police station, seen from a perspective behind them. My favorite weapon is a sniper rifle, really strong and useful. This interview is scarier. Oh my god, he dresses up. Oh my fucking god.
See, stream. Another reason I fucking hate forced borderless window. Or are you tabbed out? Well, guess what? You're still going to hear the game.
Yeah, well, that game doesn't have the option that a lot of games do these days, which is, do you want to have audio in the background when you're...
Well, a lot of
when
games
it's
still
not
let
under
you use
focus?
exclusive full screen.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, it should have an audio option for when it's not in
Yeah,
focus.
I mean,
You can't hear
it's Unreal Engine 4, so it's probably something that's not in any Unreal
I don't
Engine.
know. I think there are some Unreal Engine games that have that option. Hold on.
Dude, no one's playing the
Doesn't
objective.
matter. Okay, I'm ready to watch this shit.
All right, say when, Monty.
All right, let me
Oh,
just quit
dude.
this fucking match.
Yeah, it ain't worth it.
Match.
You should-
Yeah, your face is
You should hold off on Call of Duty till we play it this weekend.
Dude, fuck
anyway.
you. I'm not holding off.
I'm just
You're the
saying,
goddamn
like, you're gonna
season
get tired and
fucking
upset
battle pass.
and pissed about it. Saying
What are you talking?
before we even play, you're gonna be all upset. You're already upset.
I'm upset because I have to
Listen how
watch.
upset you are.
Well, you don't have to, but
Oh, fuck, I'm gonna kill this bitch.
I didn't know you were
see,
playing
he's
Call
so
of Duty
upset.
because you have it set so it doesn't show your game anymore.
What are you talking about? It says playing Call of Duty HQ right there.
No, it doesn't say
No,
that.
it doesn't. It also doesn't say when you're playing Hogwarts Legacy.
Yeah,
What? It literally says it right the.
No, just Monty
Sorry.
4G63, nothing at all.
What? Hold on.
It's okay.
It says display current activity as status message. It's fucking on. It literally says it right fucking there. Let me turn it off. If I turn it off, it no longer says I'm playing Call of Duty.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Let me take my dog out real quick. She's
Oh
fucking
my
groaning. Just real
God.
quick. Real quick.
So glad I left that match.
So glad I muted the game. Good, I'm glad to see my internet is immediately fucked. Usually that takes a while. I don't know what to tell you. I can't see it.
What's your activity privacy fucking part in your settings look like?
Where's that? User settings.
When you go to settings, it's under activity settings, kind of like
They're all green.
2/3 of the way down. They're all green?
Yeah.
I just have the top one green. Allow friends to join your game. Allow voice chat.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever changed anything in here.
Whatever, I'll turn them all on then. Do you want to apply it? Sure.
Yeah, now it says you're playing Call of Duty. I guess we're considered a large server.
All right. Okay. All right. We're just too big for our own good.
I get that a lot.
Watch this fucker come back in July.
Yeah, sorry, something came up.
Oh, sorry, I looked over at my wife and something came up.
This looks intriguing.
All right, shit.
Oh god, these are enemies. Oh.
All right, I'm ready. Where's that? Where's
Hang on, I
that
gotta
mall?
kill all these people real quick.
That's a mall, right? It's important where they're looking. Ass on that lady going up the escalator. God damn. Focus, it's like GTA's got a thing.
Stop watching it.
Slippery as a
I'm not
kelp.
watching it. It's just a picture at the beginning.
That is.
Fucking blue jeans, man. Fleekus is a clothing designer in GTA, but it's based off of like.
Too.
Oh no, Fleekus is a person. Okay.
I'm assuming that's the guy doing the.
Okay. Say when.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
1, 2, 3, go.
Do you know what continents we're on right now?
Mm.
What's the continent?
Do you know how many
Oh
continents
my
there are? 8.
Hey,
Wait, yeah, 8.
what?
Do you know what one we're on? No idea. You know what
number
continents
2.
we're on? If you had to guess.
USA?
Do you know what the square root of 4 is?
That's correct.
Who fought in the Civil War?
Black people?
Which one?
Yeah, against who? Wait, what was the question? Who
I
fought
love
in the
how
Civil War?
he like
You
treats
got
them
George
like they're
Washington
right.
against
He's
who?
just like, yeah, against who?
Well, otherwise they will
against
fight
the
you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Spain?
or run away.
Do you know what
or
continents
not wanna
we're on
talk
right now?
anymore.
No.
If you had to take a guess.
That's a man.
2.
Say again.
Looks
Two?
like a-
2?
Yeah. We're on 1. We're on 1. I think it's 2.
Yes. Wait.
Yes.
Well, what
Wait.
continent are we in? No cap. Can you name 3 countries in North America?
No cap.
Fucking Zoomers, man. The
United
dumbest
States?
generation.
Yeah, that's 1.
Antarctica?
2.
Yeah, that's all I know.
That's
Do you know who the
all I
current vice
know.
president is? No.
He's Hispanic.
Do you know who the president is? Oh yeah, Biden. Do you know who the current vice president is?
Vice president?
Yeah.
Isn't that the girl?
What's her name?
Good girl.
Fuck, I don't know.
Do you know what
Yeah.
the name of the current vice president
Probably
is?
voted.
No.
What's 3 times 3 times 3?
9?
Yes. Who fought in the Civil War?
Fawn?
Fought.
US and England?
Yes. So then
Is
who
this
fought in
a
the
drink
Revolutionary
app he's
War?
got?
Yes.
What is going on?
Britain and England?
Yes. Can you name 3 countries in North America? Africa,
Oh
1.
God.
Asia, 2. Japan, 3. And those are in North America, right? Yeah. 3 times 3 times 3.
3 times 3 to 6. 9?
Yes. Do you know what year the U.S. was founded, or
No.
These people
If you had to
drove
guess.
there.
when it was founded? Yeah. What year?
Nah.
Probably.
Somewhere in
They could have taken the
1980s.
bus, you know?
19 what? You're close.
If I was to take a fucking wild guess, I don't know, like 1920s, 1930s, some shit like that.
Can you name 3 countries in Africa? No. Can you name
No.
3 countries in
That's a
Africa?
good answer.
No.
Can you name 1 country in Africa?
No.
A single country
No,
in
like
Africa.
I genuinely cannot. Like that's asking a lot from me right there.
Okay. Can you name a country in South America?
Nebraska.
1 country.
No.
Do you know what 3 times 3 times 3 is?
3, 6, 9.
Yes.
369.
Damn
You know
girl.
8 times 7?
You know what? I don't.
Take
That
a
was the
guess.
top of the head. That was the top of the head.
Oh, okay. Do you know the 2 countries that border the U.S.? No, you know this.
How can you not
Come
know?
on.
Dude.
Painful.
Mexico.
Mexico,
Right? Is that a
yeah,
country?
that's good.
What's the square root
Is
of 4?
that a country?
Oh my God. What is
Yes.
happening?
Do you know who fought in the Revolutionary War?
Culture. This guy's not even
Do you
a
know who we gained our
Zoomer.
independence from, like the U.S.?
He's black. He
Do
doesn't
you know what
who fought in
country
the
we gained
Civil
our
War.
independence from?
No, that was the Revolutionary War he was asking about.
Yeah.
Okay. never
America.
mind.
Yeah, like what country did America gain their independence from?
These
I don't
people
know, I
are the
learned
ones
this in,
going
like,
around
fifth
on
grade.
Twitter like
What country did we gain our
liking
independence from?
shit that's political. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They don't read it. They just like it. Like America is
This is
racist.
this is
Yeah.
half the country.
Do you know who fought in the
Colonizers are
Revolutionary War?
terrible.
America against
Yeah, he's correct.
Germany.
Germany.
Yes. Do you know what continent's we're on right now?
Yeah.
We're on right now?
Yeah.
Is it North America one?
Yeah. Can you name 3 countries in North America?
3 countries
Yeah.
in North America?
Yeah.
Canada?
Ohio.
Yeah.
America?
Yeah.
England? Britain?
Oh God, she was.
English?
Well,
Used to be.
Yes.
Used to be.
What's 3
She was
times
almost there.
3
2 out of 3.
times 3?
She's smarter than every other
It's not a
person
passing grade.
in the mall.
I got a bracelet for every brain cell.
I'm overthinking it. Hold on. Can you name 3 countries in Africa?
Africa's
I feel
its
like
own thing.
Congo, Nigeria, Africa's its own thing.
Yes.
Africa
Can you name
is
3 countries
Africa.
in Africa?
Africa,
But you just asked
South
me that.
Africa, North Africa,
There's
Middle
only
Africa.
3. I mean, there's only one because it's its own place.
What's 8 times 7? 2. Wait, hold on. Thank you guys so much for watching. Go check
That's
out
like
my
single
channel. The link is at the
yeah.
top.
So
Things are
now
numbers,
you
dude.
have to live with the knowledge that people like that exist.
I've already known that. I've seen these fucking things. My favorite ones are the ones from PragerU. You know, when they send their guys out.
And an ass winder, no less.
Yeah, there was the one where they called the cops on him, and the cops just like, "What's he doing?" It's like, "He's talking." He's like,
He's
I can't
talking,
do
yeah.
anything because
Oh come on!
Revelio.
Guys,
And we got to watch this one together. This is great. This one's going to be great because this is not in a mall. This is just out in the streets
oh,
with all the civilized people. You know, the higher education thinkers. In
the end. The end there was pretty good. He asked the Afro girl, if you drove 60 miles per hour for an hour, how far would you go?
Oh yeah, people get that wrong all the time. I've seen one that's if you pass the person, if you're in a race and you pass the person in second place, what place are you in now? And everybody goes first. First. I'm in first place.
wait, what's the question?
If you're in a race and you pass the guy who's in second place, what place are you in now? So many people say first.
I mean, I can get it.
The answer
People
is
get
second
twisted
place.
because there, you know,
It's not even that tricky
there are
of a question.
tricks. You know, there are
It's just-
tricks. Oh,
Yeah,
God.
but it's not a
Trick
trick in that
questions.
sense. It's a
What
trick
do
in
you
the
put in a
sense that you got to
toaster?
stop and
And
think.
people go toast. It's hot. It's bread. Whenever you use,
What was the question?
what do you put in a toaster?
Bread.
Well, yeah, but some
Toast.
people say toast.
I like to toast my toast.
It's called a toaster. You put toast in it, right?
All right, ready.
I think you should go around asking people, how do you make a peanut butter jelly sandwich? Say when, Monty.
I'm ready.
Remember, this isn't mall people. These are the higher educated city
It's got
folk.
fucking pastel.
3, 2, 1, go.
Do you know how many stars there are on the U.S. flag?
52?
Yes. What state is Utah in?
Michigan?
Yes. You know what state Utah is
Utah,
in?
Michigan. You,
Utah, to be honest with you, I never heard of
what
that place
state
ever in my
is
life.
Utah in?
You never even heard
Never
of
heard of you. I mean, I
Name
believe it.
3 countries besides the USA.
3
I suck at
countries.
history. I was like, my
I
worst
suck
subject.
at
We do like science.
history.
history.
No, no.
Would you
And
like
history.
science? She says. Stop acting like you're fucking smart.
This is terrible. Oh my god.
Like I was just scrolling through
Wait,
all the
besides the
fucking.
US?
Yeah.
dude, it's so easy.
I'm sorry, I can't.
All right, it's fine.
Canada.
I mean, I get it.
Do you know how many dimes there are?
I don't get it. No, I don't get it. Don't give him a
People are-
pass.
Make up
Well,
one.
I'm just saying, when you're put on the
A
spot,
dive
things
in
can.
10
This
seconds.
is basic shit.
Around
You
Yeah,
tell me.
I know.
pride parade shit, man.
I'm not
I
saying
don't
these people
know.
deserve to
Name
get
3
shit
countries
wrong.
These
besides the
people
USA.
are hearing people constantly drone on about how Trump is racist towards
Yeah.
Mexicans and shit. Like, how do you not say
Any
Mexico
three,
at
you know
least? Canada.
Canada? New Mexico, right? That's
New
good.
Mexico.
Yeah.
Damn, I need one more.
No. Old Mexico.
Yeah, so you got
Old
Canada,
regular
Mexico.
Mexico. She's gonna say
Damn.
Mexico.
I need to go back to school.
Do you know how many states there
Yeah,
are in
I
total?
mean, that's
in the
true.
US?
Look, she's wearing a pride flag, dude.
How many
She's
continents are there?
political,
3.
but she doesn't
Continents?
even fucking
Yeah.
know.
Yes. Do you know what 2 countries border the US?
So bordered.
Yeah, like on the
He's
borders.
an activist, guys. He's at a
The only
parade.
borders I know is Puerto Rico and Mexico.
But
Yes. Who fought in the Civil War?
I don't know.
Black people
You
versus
talking about
white people.
President-wise?
No, the people. Who against who?
I don't know that one. I know it had to do like what with France and I don't know the other one.
France and who? You're close.
France and British are the same thing, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Who did they
Practically.
fight against?
I mean, technically,
us?
no.
Yes. Do you know what continents we're on right now?
The best continent. Acceptable.
Do you know who
answer.
fought in the Civil War?
Who fought in the Civil War? Fuck.
I'm surprised these people don't think
Like
it was
for the
like white
president?
people versus black people.
No, like who against who?
It was the Nazis
The
versus
Nazis
Germany. No.
versus Germany.
Yes. No. I'm gonna say yes, but
Bro.
correct me if I'm wrong.
The Civil War.
Yes. You actually just guessed that?
Nah. Yeah. I'm kind of smart.
You didn't know that? Oh.
I'm
They teach
kind
you
of
that.
smart.
They told me it, but I just guessed
How
it
can
now,
you be
but-
this dumb and have
She's
a
like, I
forehead
forgot,
that
but-
big?
Yeah. Just right in the back of your head and like it came up.
Yeah.
How many Kardashian sisters can you name?
Fuck. I can't believe this guy keeps it together.
Kylie Jenner, Kim Kardashian.
How many Kardashian sisters can you
Khloe
name?
Kardashian. Courtney Kardashian. Is that all? That's all.
Yeah, that's all of them for sure.
Like, these people are so stupid. He doesn't even have to get like a signed
many seasons
consent
are there?
form from them, so that they can't sue him. How many seasons are there? She's naming months, bro.
No.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
And she still doesn't know how many months there are. Imagine
Yes,
being
you
this
need 3
way.
countries
Imagine
besides
just
the
never
USA.
thinking and just kind of.
3 countries.
This is like when you have to
Canada,
stop an NPC and ask them
Mexico.
questions.
And
Yeah.
And you thought Riverland was flat.
Yeah.
Asia.
Yes.
Riverlong.
What state is Utah in?
Utah? I don't know what Utah.
We hear and regurgitate, and then
I'm terrible. Best friend. I don't know. I
Increase
don't
the
know
voting
history.
age.
Like that history, world history stuff. I don't like.
yeah, I
I'm
don't know
not-
if
You know
that's
what
gonna
3
matter.
Times 3 times 3 is?
Oh, it'll matter.
3 times
It'll help a
3
little bit.
times
People are
3.
getting older,
3.
so it does matter. There's just
You know
still gonna vote.
Yeah, I know this.
Yeah, bring it up to like 30 at
Stop.
least. It'll help a little bit. What's important in this girl's life right now?
Hold on.
The gay rights, and then
Nah,
also
that's supposed to be a trick. That's
Kardashians.
supposed to be a trick thing, but like I gotta do it in my head. Sorry. 9 and then 9 times 3.
Just say you don't know math.
Damn. Oh, 36.
What's 3 times 3 times
Well,
3?
she was on the right track.
3 times 3.
First one to be on the right track.
Common Core, baby. Don't teach you shit.
36.
Yes. What's 3
Why-
times
why-
How do they keep coming up with 36? Are they trying to do trigonometry in their head with this Common Core shit? Well, I gotta draw the shape. Can I draw the shape and then draw the lines?
What's 3
Circles?
times 3 times 3?
They're thinking 3, 6, 9, so they're just dropping the 9 because they're thinking that's too much.
Yes. Do you know what continent we're on right now? Do
No. I don't know none of that.
you know who the current vice president is?
Vice president? No, I don't know his name, but I know. I heard of him. I
Do you
know.
remember his name?
I know he's from Bulgaria, if I'm not mistaken.
What's the capital of
Oh
Chicago?
my god.
Capital of Chicago. Dame un segundo. I gotta think.
This is a tough one.
And she's bilingual?
Of course.
You know 2 languages?
Is it Los
you
Angeles? I
How?
feel like that's so wrong.
What?
That's not even
No!
my dumb ass.
That is
Capital of Chicago. I really don't know that one.
What language do the people
Shut
in
up,
Idaho
Tom.
speak?
What?
Like the language, the people who live in Idaho, what do they speak? You know?
Potato.
Hell no. I don't know.
Gaelic.
I don't know. God
I
damn
don't
it.
know.
Japan.
Oh no. No, like
Around how many?
11? 10?
Yes, around there. How long is a quarter of an hour? 25 minutes?
Around there.
Yes. You know
25
what two
minutes.
countries border the U.S.?
You said what's
100 minutes is an
Quarter.
hour, bro.
Mexico? I don't fucking know. Mexico and I don't know. I forgot.
Yes. How many dimes make up $1?
How many dimes?
Yeah.
Oh my god, we're doing
Six.
math now? Why are you doing
Oh
all the
my
questions?
I just said she's going
Take a guess, you know
science.
this.
It's money.
Science and math are hand in hand.
Not for these people.
Money.
Wait, $1?
$1.
One whole dollar.
How many minutes are in half an hour?
Oh my god.
Yes.
60 minutes and half an hour.
In half an hour?
60, right?
45, 30.
45, 30.
45.
30, 45.
Which number?
She's jumping around waiting for an answer.
35.
35.
Yes. You almost messed up.
Half an hour.
How many dimes
70
make up
minutes.
You
$1?
almost messed up.
1,000 or 100?
100.
100.
Yeah,
Yes.
dude.
What year was the
100
U.S.
dimes.
founded?
Fuck yeah. I wish I had
What
100
year?
dimes.
Yeah.
Oh, you lost me with that one.
Around what year? You know this.
Around
Why she keep
what
talking
year
into her phone?
was founded?
$10.
I feel like I should know this one.
I feel like you do know this one.
What year was it founded? Nah, you got it with that one. I don't know.
Guess like around what year? If you had to guess.
Nah, cause I'm gonna look
Guess
You
year.
already
A
look
year.
dumb.
Around when?
founded. I'm gonna be like 1995. No,
94, 95.
95.
It was 94.
Yo, what the?
Yes. Do you know how long a quarter of an hour is?
Quarter of an hour, that's 25 minutes.
Yes. How many seasons are there?
5. Wait, spring, right? That's seasons? Spring, summer, winter, fall. 4. Spring, summer, winter, fall.
If you're driving 60 miles an hour
In
and
that
you've been
order.
driving for 1 hour, then how far do you travel?
I don't know. Like 60 miles. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure I can see
What's
her
a guess?
tits. I'm just saying. What was the question?
60 miles an hour.
Yeah. And you've been driving for an hour, then what's the distance you go? How far do you travel?
I don't drive.
What city do you think this is? New York?
Don't drive.
I don't know. I wish
Yeah,
I
it's New York.
knew,
It's-
but I don't know.
It's Times
Take
Square.
a guess. Like imagine you're in a car and you're driving 60 miles an hour and then you've been driving for an hour, then
Miles an hour is kind of fast.
yeah, it is pretty fast. So how far
Yeah,
do you
it's
think you would
60.
get in that time?
Probably
won't
60
take you that long, so-
miles.
Maybe like
Won't take me that long.
20 minutes.
Right. 20 minutes, yeah. 20
Yes.
minutes.
Do you know how many stars there are in the U.S. flag?
God damn it.
Dang. Okay.
Around how many?
15, 16.
Yeah, something like that.
I don't know.
15 or 16?
Picturing it in her
Yeah,
head.
15.
Yes. How long is a quarter
It's
of
the
an
Puerto
hour?
Rican flag, idiot.
Like 30, a half an hour. That's 30
Not
minutes,
really.
right?
How long is a quarter an hour?
Yes.
Half an
When
hour.
do
That's
they
30
celebrate
minutes.
the 4th of July in England?
I don't know. I don't know.
What?
If you had to
Bro.
guess.
He
Is
did
it
it.
July 2?
July 2!
Yes.
He said it! He said the 4th
Do you know who
of
fought in the
July.
Civil War?
You know who fought in the Civil War?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Be the one to say it.
People.
Yeah.
That's wrong. That's correct.
You got me there. If you were
Mm.
born 10 years ago, then how old would you be today?
10 years ago.
Yep.
I don't know.
Fucking
like
5
14,
head.
12.
14, 12.
12. You don't even know how old I am.
That's irrelevant.
If
You
I was,
dumb bitch.
What was it again?
If you were born 10 years ago
If I
today,
was born 10 years ago today, how old would I be? I'm 20.
And
20? 10, right? I said 12, close.
yes.
close. Richard, close.
Yep.
It's not about being close. It's about he gave you the answer and you're an idiot. Fuck.
Anyway, that's most people.
Voters, too. Those are activists. Those people are at a pride parade.
Yeah. I don't want to live on this planet.
And I know libtards out there would be like, you could do that with Republicans too. Yeah, that's the point. Half the people on both sides are fucking stupid, and that means half the country. More than that, actually, because there's a bunch of kids that don't vote, and they're retarded too. So more than half the people in the country are stupid. And then if you look at global IQ levels, probably like 80% of the planet is fucking stupid. Maybe even more than that. We might honestly be in the 99th percentile.
Yeah, I don't think so. But
I don't know, man. I don't know. There's 7-something billion people, and like a third of that is in China and India. And all the smart Indians and Chinese are here in the United States. So I'm just saying, the majority of those billions in those countries are fucking idiots. And hey, some of it's not their fault. Some of them are just, you know, it's worse for these Americans because they have access to education, like available. Every one of those people has a phone in their pocket.
Oh, guaranteed.
And can Google
I'm pretty sure this Fleekus guy has done this shit on like college campuses.
Yeah.
Like
the people in India and China are just poor and don't have the ability to get educated. They don't have a cell phone in their pocket, every single one of them. You know, they don't have access to knowledge. All these fucking American kids, they have all this
they choose to be ignorant.
They choose to be ignorant, yeah. That one girl could name all the Kardashians, but she thought Utah was a city. What state is Utah in? It's a trick question. And listen, I didn't graduate high school. I'll admit it. I know way more than those people. A lot of the knowledge that I've picked up since school, like I would say about like 60% of the knowledge in my brain is post school.
Thought we'd forget about that
Post school knowledge. Even shit like math and history and shit like that. I've read way more shit on Wikipedia and the internet than I have ever learned in a fucking school book. I can't even, like, social studies, thinking back on like social studies, which is where they try to indoctrinate you with politics in public school. It's like, I remember learning about Bill Clinton. That's about it. They didn't tell me that he jizzed on some girl's dress, tell you that much. Or that he went to Jeffrey Epstein's island like 80 billion times.
Who jizzed on other things.
Learned about that after school. Outside of school.
How he killed someone.
Yeah, they don't tell you any of that shit.
Lots and lots of people. So many.
So, you know, public school is useless in that regard. I think, honestly, public school should probably not last as long as it does. I think school should go to about maybe 14 years old. You should be graduating school and then either going into a specialist role by a college that requires a college degree or getting kids to work. Get them jobs going. Ain't no reason why a 14-year-old can't be out here, you know. I mean, we let kids work at like Burger King and shit at 16. What's 2 more years? Oh, no, they need that public school. For what?
I should investigate.
You know how much fucking time... Looking back on school, so much fucking time was wasted. Wasted. Kids are brilliant. I got a nephew that's not even blood related. He's Asian. And he knows, like, he can name every fucking planet. He can name every dinosaur. I can't name every dinosaur. Okay? And he's like 4 years old or some shit. I mean, he was like 4 years... He was 2 years old when he could name that shit. 2! He was talking... At 2, I have cousins and nephews related to me, blood related, that couldn't talk till they were 4. people just choose to be stupid. They have kids and then they're like, okay, I will feed you now and that's my job. Like, no, you're supposed to educate this thing. You're supposed to make a better person than you. That's the whole point. Otherwise, why are you having a fucking kid?
Wingardium Leviosa.
I mean, if you're gonna have a kid, the whole point of having a kid is to like contribute to society via your genetics and your what you consider to be your brain because you think you're smart, and then like to have people to take care of you when you're older. You really want the people taking care of you when you're older to be fucking retarded? Just think about that. Like, you should probably educate them because they might be fucking retarded and kill you on accident because they're fucking retarded.
Nah, fuck natural selection, bro. Let's have socialism.
More like social aim.
It is in their best interest.
I'm right. Wait, you mean we have to work to get stuff?
You gotta set it on fire after.
Talking to me. I did set it on fire.
Incendio.
There's a delay.
I don't know what that did.
It let you in behind the thing, and there should be one shitty little fucking chest with a bullshit fucking.
Yeah, okay. I assume that couldn't be right, but
that's good. Those are the most disappointing things in the whole game. Treasure caves.
well, that's
One
still not
chest.
the right one. Looking for like ruins or something. Is that it?
It's never these caves. It's like a specific thing. It's gonna be outdoor or some bullshit.
Incendio. Confringo. These rocks have seen.
Not your best moment, I fear.
We're just fighting all around me. Just want to open the fucking map.
Statement from Senator Fetterman's office. Last night, Senator Fetterman checked himself into Walter Reed National Military Medical Center to receive treatment for clinical depression. While John has experienced depression off and on throughout his life, it only became severe in recent weeks. On Monday, John was evaluated by Dr. Brian Monahan, the attending physician for the United States Congress. Yesterday, Monahan recommended inpatient care at Walter Reed. John agreed, and he is receiving treatment on a voluntary basis. After examining John, the doctors at Walter Reed told us that John is getting the care he needs, and we'll soon watch him come out soon and be like, just
They're gonna
suddenly.
They're gonna whack him.
They're gonna give him the baby blood that they gave Joe Biden. Joe Biden had a fucking aneurysm.
He had a few, didn't he?
He had an aneurysm
And brain surgery.
and brain surgery, and he's still walking around with no limp or anything. Like they
Barely.
gave him the baby blood. Well, there's only so much the baby blood can do.
He didn't take it serious.
Perhaps not the best place to be caught alone.
Human Rights Campaign says the New York Times published an article titled "In Defense of J.K. Rowling" today. Here's what exactly they're defending. We're talking about someone who has compared being trans to conversion therapy, a dangerous and proven effective. Question hormone replacement therapy, despite lacking any medical experience. You forgot to add on children in there. Incorporates transphobic plots and her mystery. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Yo, These people are fucking retarded. Neurodivergent, I mean. And yes, there is something wrong with them.
Not hearing things.
They need medical help.
Arresto momentum. Accio.
You may be. I think you're right.
Petrificus totalis!
Epstein emails with J.P. Morgan executive released showing Disney code used by child sex traffickers.
Petrificus totalis!
I'd be impressed by you if I thought trolls were hard to kill. This will liven things
Quote,
up.
executive, that was fun. Say hi to Snow White. Epstein, what character would you like next? Daily, Beauty and the Beast. Executive, well, one side is available. Jesus.
A storm is coming.
Still! Petrificus totalis!
Yeah, I'd like Tim Pool to comment on this one. The other day, Tim Pool had a fucking show with some retards on his fucking panel. Some of these centrist fucking normie idiots. Trump came out and said, "When I want to bring back public executions and shit like that for these people." He's talking specifically about like child sex abusers and shit like that. And you know, Tim Pool has his show, and there's these fucking supposed libertarians on there that are like, "I think he's going too far." What do you think about it now? You think this J.P. Morgan guy should just go to jail and be on tax dollars? You fucking idiots. It's the worst kind of fucking people that claim to be libertarian. We shouldn't have the death penalty. Why? Because the government is corrupt and blah, blah, blah. Dude, they're going to kill you with a death penalty or not. The fuck are you talking about? What? They already disappear people. Like, what? Jeffrey Epstein got the death penalty. Oh my god,
I have to do music notes? How am I supposed to fucking... Do I have to do like the Harry Potter theme?
You probably have to just bring a bell that's missing, right?
No, I hit a bell and it puts a note on a scale.
Oh.
And then it plays it. And I don't know what fucking song it's supposed to be.
Probably nearby. Information on it.
Revelio.
You can't even do it the Harry Potter thing on that many notes.
Not the whole thing.
There's got to be a note nearby.
You do the jingle.
Well, there is enough to do like do 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 do. But I doubt it. They don't use the Harry Potter theme that often. Just like when you level up, you get something similar to it.
Already pick it up, maybe.
That's what I was saying. It's probably in your inventory.
Yeah, well, good luck finding it.
Have you tried Revelio on the fucking spot where you're supposed to play it? Maybe there's like indentions where the notes are supposed to go.
Revelio.
Okay, get up there and fucking face hug the wall.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Revelio.
Is this just one-off, or are there multiple versions of?
I don't know.
Let me read this blog post to get to the answer. Hogwarts Legacy is packed with puzzles and treasures to be found, as you probably found out by now if you're playing this Harry Potter RPG from Warner Brothers game.
If you don't know what the game
Brought
is,
to you by Carl's Jr.
One of the puzzles that can be difficult to solve can be found in an old castle in the Highlands region. A castle is an old structure built in presented with
No.
bells need to be hit
No.
with a basic spell in order to, in a correct order to play the tune. You'll notice a total of 9 bells. There is a piece of paper somewhere. It's probably
Trouble's
not in your
brewing
notes,
without my
but in the
friends.
thing
Revelio.
above note. Key is to hit the bells with basic spell in the correct order to solve this one. Notice how every bell represents a note on the staff.
Yeah. Notice how it's music.
Basically, arrange the bells on the staff. For, okay, so there should be a piece of paper yet in that like second row. Person writes and uses the word notice a lot. You want the solution?
Sure.
Here's the solution.
Because apparently I don't have a fucking note. Bitch, it's the Harry Potter theme.
Probably.
I got this wrong.
You can't do it without the note.
It is the fucking Harry Potter theme. Oh, Jesus Christ. No, I hit the wrong bell because it's really small.
I need to kill 100 people with battle rage. But it's like I fucking use it and then die instantly.
Revelio.
What did that even do?
Reveals the treasure chest or some shit.
Did I get it wrong again? Nothing happened.
I think you did it wrong.
Okay, well, that's twice in a row. I don't know what it's supposed to be revealing.
Goodness. Not a party to attend by myself.
Well, let's see. It will reveal the treasure chest. A treasure chest is a box with.
Someone messing about. Coward!
Wait till
Once you hit the bells and tune playing, the chest will magically appear in front of you with some loot. Maybe you gotta have the note for it to work.
Jesus Christ.
Fun.
Not even worth it. It's just going to be a random piece of gear or some shit.
Watch it be like fucking 20 gold. whatever, galleons.
Galalians.
Accio. Repulsor.
It's a side quest.
Yeah, I happened upon it while I was looking for other shit.
Yeah, you gotta have a quest apparently.
One of the new weapons this season is a fucking AK style shotgun.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Semi-auto.
Pedestal and an empty pedestal to its left. Turn to the left
It's
to see
fine.
the
I'll
unlit
just
brazier.
come
Ignite
back
it with
later.
any of your fire-based attacks. Rotate the pillar to reveal a hidden dice.
They also made the ISO into an assault rifle.
What?
The ISO. They made it an assault rifle.
Why? Did they change anything about it?
I mean, I don't know. I don't have it yet. Need to progress in the battle
ISO.
pass to get it.
Wasn't that? Oh, that's a new one?
Yeah.
They did a bunch of fucking weapon balancing and shit too that really makes no difference in 6v6. Like damage values that only matter when someone has armor. But the Fennec's not as good and the RPK isn't as good anymore. And neither is the TAC V.
What was that? You were having fun with these guns? Stop. Don't do that.
And they buffed the SO14.
Really?
Yep, so that one's going to become the new thingy.
I would think that they would have nerfed it.
Yep.
Say you're derpy. What the fuck did they just buff sound?
Okay, at that point, there is ruins with stairs that go into a cave in a mountain. And it's supposed to be right fucking here. This can't be it, right? There's no ruins. No stairs. That's the closest ruins.
Dude, again, I fucking take my battle rage and just get immediately shot in the face. You kill 100 enemies while on battle rage. I'm gonna have to do fucking Warzone.
Why?
Because it's either kill 100 enemies with fucking battle rage in multiplayer, or fucking get 5 or finish 5 bounty contracts in fucking Warzone. It's like every time I fucking use my goddamn battle rage, I just get immediately shot in the face
This looks
as I'm huffing it like a fucking crackhead. Witness me! And get shot in the face. Ow. This dude just ran through my fire in fucking hardcore. What the fuck, dude? I'm gonna get him. Just jump through this fucking fire like a fucking demon. Doesn't even bother me, and he gets the kill.
This place has seen better days.
They brought hardcore back, the real one.
Yeah, that's what I've been playing. It's fucking beautiful.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Hey, another token.
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me. Revelio. Knowing a meat he's likely studied here.
How much longer can it be till night? It's dark out. Stars are out. Fuck.
What's that even mean? Restore honor 5 times in resurgence matches. Fuck does that mean? What is this weird film grain? Is that film grain? What the fuck is this?
What do you have in
My
store for me
settings get
this time?
changed?
Probably.
Maybe each game mode has its own fucking settings there, just set individually.
Merlin himself would be proud.
I'd rob my own father if there were galleons in it.
Oh,
I'm just
this
gonna
is
try this.
Dude, what is this? This better be fixed when the fucking actual match starts. It's ridiculous.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Gox, don't you go uninstalling fucking Dying Light mod just because fucking Call of Duters came out and we're gonna be playing it for 2 fucking weeks.
What are you talking about, loser? Why would I even do that?
Because you did it last time and lost your character data.
I lost my character data because the game was fucking dumb and wouldn't fucking start.
Well,
Yeah.
a likely story.
Literally what happened. You were there, man.
Yeah,
Kind of tuned it out. I heard a lot of bitching and moaning.
a likely
Something
story.
about sucking dick.
Something about a bone. Something like that.
How'd you run?
Oh, that's right. Fucking items just spill out on the floor and everything.
Yeah, I hate it.
You haven't even played it yet.
It sounds like a terrible fucking thing. The UI was just fine.
Beasts around here can sleep a bit
Now
easier.
when I open a fucking chest, I gotta look around the fucking room to see where shit landed.
Where'd you go?
Fucking stupid. It's console peasantry nonsense. The dumbest shit ever. Oh, shit explodes on the ground.
should
Yeah, like
investigate.
Fortnite, guys. Because why would you want to be able to just calmly go through a fucking menu that's just fine when, you know, you can look around on the ground like a fucking idiot? You gotta hover over each thing to see the name instead of all just being revealed to you right then and there. Blizzard, why do you care about an expiration date? That's not more security, dog. That's what a security code is for. You're just inconveniencing me. Fucking jackknob. If they have my CVV code, they're gonna have the expiration date. Is that right? This is not like this is something hard to figure out.
You fucking kidding me? So it's not where the map says it is.
All right. Go on.
Oh, it's down here. It's marked. It's marked on the map, even though I can't track it on the map from the quest screen.
It's Mark Hamill. Yeah. Playing Warzone. What a loser.
But look at this map. Inventory. Henrietta's map.
Refresh.
Okay, you see?
Oh no. Takes a minute.
No, I guess it is right. I thought it was pointing at a spot and it was actually an X. Well, that's fucking stupid. Never mind.
Too late, I'm gonna see it.
Why the fuck would you put a giant X on a small map?
Fucking asshole. Asshole. Because you're fucking asshole. Not you, but they. Them.
But they, them.
They, then. There. What do you think's the best class to play in classic World of Warcraft? Shaman or Paladin? I know
Shaman.
Paladins were flavor of the month, but Shaman. Ooh.
What went on here, I wonder?
Shaman, and it's not even close.
This if you hadn't inflicted. Accio. Will pay for your sins. I know what you did to Harlow, and I'm not one to forgive. You're the one who stole our goblin home. Well,
Fire mages are actually right now. Wrath of the King Classic. That's ironic.
You're about to wish you had
Combat rogues, assassination rogues, unholy death knights, fire mages. Two more life? Is that a flick? No, that's destruction.
Attention in defense against the dark arts class. Presumpta.
made a grave mistake.
Enhancement shamans are up there, yeah. Yeah, probably, right?
What is it, Wrath or is it Classic?
It's Wrath.
Oh, well then I don't know.
A tier. Here's the thing though, I don't want to play a rogue. The thing I like about Shaman is I'm trying to find something that's going to be nice to play at a top level so I can get leveling gear for these other characters for recording this footage. Because once you hit like level 40, it's still got that old classic World of Warcraft thing where you spend... Oh, you want to get a level? Go to Tanaris and do like 8 fucking quests. All right, you've leveled up 1 level. Go to Feralis. Like you're doing one zone to get 1 to 2 levels, and it's like Jesus Christ. And Blizzard band-aided that back in the day. Some people are there's some chatter that Blizzard's next step is going to be revamping the classic leveling zones. Instead of going into Cataclysm in the next classic thing, instead of going into Cataclysm, they're gonna just use Cataclysm to make things better.
Bombarder.
Like keep a lot of shit, but make it better. Who fucking knows? Who knows what they're gonna do with that thing? Yeah, see, that's what Rat Paladin would be. Oh, no, that's true.
Revelio.
Stone walls.
The Hunter remains the best class for solo content. Rat, due to its easy learning curve.
And you have a pet.
Unmatched ability to take down single target mobs thanks to its pet. Yeah. But do I have to be beast mastery?
Yeah.
I mean, Warlock's just as good at the whole single thing. Best by far, Warlock and Death Knight. Mid-tier Rogue, Shaman, Mage, Druid, Hunter, even Shadow Priest. Late game, Paladin, Warrior.
Maybe just Paladin then, you know?
Yeah, but Paladin's easy to fucking level. That's the thing, because they hit like a truck all the way up. They're like warriors that don't depend on gear because of holy damage.
So what's the problem?
Well, I'm looking for something that'll be fun to farm out. 'Cause you can't... So the leveling gear, when it first came out in Wrath, you didn't buy it with gold like you do in Cataclysm. and onwards, you had to buy it with marks of honor that you get specifically for doing heroic dungeon.
Revelio.
Obviously, I don't want to tank heroic dungeon. Of
Confringo.
course, the LFG system is not in place like it used to be, so it just doesn't throw you in a group.
Accio.
So I'd want to play
They
something
haven't
that's
reverted
heavily
that shit yet.
desirable. I'd want to play something that's very desirable.
There we go.
For a group, but also enjoyable to play.
Holy Priest.
No, I don't want to heal. Fuck would I want to do that for? This is Wrath of the Lich King.
I know. Holy Priests were amazing.
Yeah, but only because they made the fucking game retarded. So they went from Burning Crusade, where dungeons were pulling large groups of enemies and nailing them down. Wrath of the Lich King was when they first implemented a cap, a damage cap on AoE. They were forcing players into going back to the old vanilla ways of using crowd control and shit like that for every trash pull, which of course is just fucking atrocious. I know because I played a fucking mage and you had to sheep every pull. Yeah, it's a dungeon. Let's fucking every fucking trash pull will coordinate on every fucking trash pull. And they went back off of that and they came back around to it
You're going to regret that. You've made a grave mistake.
Trippingus totale!
Incendio. What a dreadful lot.
I think Shaman will probably be the most fun because it just has a ton of survivability.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio.
It's demonology warlocks. Who the fuck wants to be demonology?
Revelio. Confringo.
Oh, this one's up there too, I guess.
Defender. Depulso. Glacius. Arresto Momentum. Revelio.
I don't even remember Warlock and Wrath of the Lich King. How fucking retarded was its rotation? Biggest damage dealing. Biggest part damage dealing is affliction. Corruption. If you let it roll over. Everlasting affliction. Is this for Wrath Classic? Yeah, it is. They had Everlasting Affliction? Oh, shit.
More rush
You are
ones.
OP as fuck.
I don't
Yeah,
waste
right.
time seeing if they're dead. Their fate's not on my hands. Only their
Do you really think you can take
Humans and gnomes,
Oh, what's
Jesus.
the line? Incendio!
Fuck me.
I've seen you.
Pick up cover.
Fancy yourself skilled because you've slain a few
Petrificus Totalis!
There's talk of what you can. Where's that goblin hell, you little thief?
Pick up cover.
Cost us our ransom.
Petrificus
We had that
Totalis!
bloody woman till you showed up, little cape flapper.
Pick up cover.
Not doing anything
Incendio! Petrificus Totalis!
I've seen you use Expelliarmus many times. Let's work on Accio. You will not survive this fight.
Apparently RPK is still fucking good, because this guy just fucking deleted me and missed half of his fucking shots.
Good.
Expulsor!
They didn't balance any guns, did they? They nerfed a couple, right?
Apparently they nerfed the fucking RPK.
No, see any fucking red barrels.
Petrificus Totalis! Petrificus Totalis!
Got 2 bounty missions complete in 1 match. Of course, one of them is poached, but it still counts as complete. Pros.
You just gotta do them all over again, right?
You're not, because this is something completely different. It's not DMZ.
Oh, you're playing Warzone?
No. It's like some weird event that's going on right now.
Petrificus Totalis!
And the thing you get for completing it is fucking crossbow.
Crossbow?
Fucking meme weapon.
Right? Like the fact that they have a fucking whole like time-gated event to do it. It's just ridiculous.
Revelio.
Sorry. You're not that ridiculous.
It's like a 3-week event to fucking get the bow.
And then you can just get it for free by doing something else.
Buy a fucking pack, dude. The hell, bruh.
This boosted character has less money than my fucking warrior I've been leveling. That's a joke.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Bunch of fucking green bullshit.
Revelio.
Holy Jesus, a fucking wand. What is that? What the fuck is that?
Ha ha ha!
Wingardium Leviosa. Flipendo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
1,000 gold for dual talent specialization. Oh, Jesus. Did they start me with max wand skill? Yes, they did. Okay. That would have been fucking atrocious.
Revelio.
Didn't start me with all my abilities. Seed of corruption. Just arbitrary seed of corruption not learned. Okay.
I better watch my step in here.
Okay, just no way out of this.
Revelio. Revelio.
What do you want? I already took you out, fucker.
Fucker.
Revelio.
The queer to survive.
Confringo. Depulso. Bombarda.
Okay, I have been trapped in a dungeon.
Oh my god. I forgot there's still spell ranks. There's 8 ranks of corruption. Oh, this one costs less mana, but also does less damage.
Cost less.
Always
mana.
more damage.
Always do more damage.
The only people that care about different ranks of spells are like healers. It's a cheaper heal.
Yeah, but holy priests have so many different heals anyway. Like you can just spam cast
Well, yeah,
heal.
that's just vanilla shit. The wrath, that's not an issue. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Spam cast that shit. Curse of Doom. Oh god. Dude. So much more shit. Drain mana. Holy fuck. Classic. It's back before all the pruning.
Incendio.
Curse of weakness.
Revelio. Confringo.
That's a seed of courage.
Bombarda.
Ooh, life tap. Burn your life into mana.
Revelio. Arresto Momentum.
My gear slots are full.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
This isn't realistic at all. They didn't. They forgot to change Death Coil. I remember back when Wrath first came out, they gave Death Coil to Death Knights because that's a spell from Warcraft 3 that Death Knights had. Then they changed Warlocks to Mortal Coil. But they didn't do that here. They forgot to do that. Whoa.
Arresto Momentum.
The Curse of Doom.
Depulso. Bombarda.
Okay, why can't I open that door? I don't understand what's going on.
Bombarda. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh my. Spellstone. Firestone.
Descendo. Bombarda. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Glacier.
I gotta go sell my shit. And I can't fast travel out of here.
Wait, what? Demon skin, demon armor. Why are these two different spells? They really fucked up that thing. The Ritual of Doom. They added the incubus. Fuck off.
Revelio. Arresto momentum. Depulso. Revelio. Arresto momentum. Revelio. Wingardium Levi... Levioso. Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio.
Oh, there's the music map thing.
What's this? Some sort of treasure map? Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio. Revelio.
What's the new rifle they added?
ISO something.
A castle.
It's like
Must have
an
been quite
assault
stately
rifle
this time.
variant of the ISO, I guess. Kind of weird because they haven't even brought the regular
Not the best
ISO
place
in
for an
yet.
unaccompanied student. This looks like the spot from the treasure map. That did it. And look, treasure.
Treasure Seeker's long coat. Not bad looking. Wait a second.
It's like, yo there! Stop!
I dream of making a better world for me.
Loud as a troll you are!
Arresto momentum. Descendo.
Kill!
One less poacher in the wizarding world. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. This looks intriguing.
Can't tell if the cat likes the sound of that or not.
Perhaps some nice flowers will grow from Levioso! Levioso! Oh! No! Levioso! Levioso!
Confringo!
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Revelio.
Still do have to fight him with this.
Expelliarmus. Glacier. Accio.
I'll look after you.
Revelio.
He's Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Bombarder. Levioso. Defender. Reparo. Revelio. Reparo.
else would be proud.
All right, maximum inventory. Finally.
You actually did all the Merlin shit?
I don't know if I did all the trials, but I got enough to unlock all the inventory shit.
Oh, it actually tells you that your max inventory?
Well, I can't unlock anymore.
Weird.
There's different stages. Solve 2, solve 6, 10, 14, and 20. They don't stack.
Oh, for the challenges, yeah. Yeah, all right.
What are you up to now?
Everything all right?
Far from it. I wandered into a ruin and was attacked by spiders. Oh. If you've got some Wiggenweld potion, though, I'm sure that would put me right.
Spiders do tend to appear in ruins. Here, I have enough to spare. Stay away from the ruins, though.
You've saved me life. Oh, I can never repay you. Yes, I shall stay away from them, you'll see. Must stay away from ruins with spiders. Ruins with spiders.
Go into a house, this dude is just standing there.
Oh, and thank you.
Like, oh, I'm
Please
about to
accept this
die.
token of
I've
my
been attacked by
appreciation.
spiders. Do you have a potion? Like, dude looks fine. He's like got a vest on and a bow tie and glasses. He's just standing in his house. Very weird. Must have been the side quest that the AI came up with. All right, the extra shit. Someone's gonna do this.
Knowing the meat, he's likely studied here.
I'm gonna look this one up to see if it's bugged. I still have that Henrietta's treasure bullshit. Thought I just did that dungeon. see. That's pretty dumb.
This is going well. Excellent. That wasn't too difficult. Excellent. Brilliant flying, if I do say so myself. Brilliant. Made it. Brilliant. This is rather fun. Oh, here's a sad-looking place. Glacius. Confringo. Confringo. Perfect. Let's see what we've got. This must be what all the fuss was about.
Treasure Seeker's gloves. Wow, thanks. Brought my Graphorn, a dude friend.
What?
You get a mount / animal to put in your vivarium at a certain point. It's this big giant rhinoceros looking thing. And I've only seen one, and it was for that quest, and I found another one and scooped him up, and it's also a dude, so it's just very unfortunate. I can't make him fuck. I mean, maybe I could, but I don't want to.
Revelio. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we? Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Can't get on my fucking broom yet. Fuck. Get me out of here. I think the no-fly zone is a little excessive.
Someone messing about? I see you! Levioso! Levioso!
Save you to the snidgets.
Is that you, Roylance?
I want that stupid one.
Levioso! Levioso!
Revelio.
What the fuck is supposed to be here? Moon calves. Yeah.
This is where Saccharissa said to go. Now where are those booba-tubers? Just my luck, a troll. Flipendo!
Oh man, I fucked him up.
One less foul hulking brute. Oh, that smells awful. Only 4 more, thank goodness. Revelio.
Descendo. Potato. Superpoint.
Revelio. That should do it. I'd better get back to Zacharissa now.
Pathetic. You'll die before you have a chance to finish me off. Am I supposed to?
Reducto.
Defender. Incendio. Incendio. You will not Incendio.
Levioso.
What's happening?
Abandoned long ago, no doubt. Aloha Mora.
Avoiding an awful lot of that. Here to show me some dark.
Confringo.
I'll get that goblin helm back.
Incendio.
Let's play Predatory Prey, shall we?
You're the one who fought Theophilus Harlow.
Crucial.
Yes, you can. I once found a copper pot that had a real...
Revelio.
You and those cursed centaurs had to meddle.
Levioso! Levioso! Levioso!
You keep one-shotting people.
Confringo!
Confringo!
You're the one who...
Is it you?
Cursed fiends.
Be right back. 2 seconds.
Close enough. I said riffraff, but
Oh,
depends on what part of the
What's that
country
mean?
you're from. Riffraff, it's a saying in the South. Basically means black people. If you're in the South. In other parts of the country, like let's
it
say,
just means hooligans.
let's say you're in Seattle, Washington, it definitely means white people that wear hoodies and weigh 80 pounds and defecate on the streets. There's also an idiot white rapper that named himself Riff Raff. Because he's a fucking moron. He must have grew up with people calling him Riff Raff. You know, that's my nickname, dog.
Sometimes all roads lead to Hogwarts.
That's me.
Every time I go somewhere, old people be like, "What's up, Riff Raff?"
Saccharissa.
Yeah, they were your
I found
friends.
the book with tubers you needed.
Splendid. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. May I have them?
Riff Raff,
course.
people with a
Happy
bad
to have found
reputation
them
or
for
of a
you.
low social
Thank you.
class.
And your payment, of course.
You know,
Now I can begin perfecting
Walmart
my
people.
potion to save our
Kind
poor
of people you
pimply
carry a
peers.
gun to defend
Don't
against.
know who should be more grateful,
Just
I
exactly
or our
for.
unsightly spotty classmates. One day the wizarding world will know my name.
Her name is
You will have been a small part of
Saccharissa
it.
Tugwood.
Nice.
What a great name. That's in the window.
It's like a porn star name.
Joe Biden's establishing a UAP response force.
To what crisis?
Unidentified area phenomena. Response.
What's that even mean?
A team to develop rules of engagement to govern how the nation responds to UAP and US airspace. We already have rules of engagement.
Yeah, I think
If
we did
you're
that.
Illegally in our airspace, we shoot it down. Period. What do you mean, develop rules? I think this is a play, right? You think this is a government move to like lock down drones even more? Like civilian drones?
I don't know.
I'm Joe Biden, and I'm fucking dumb.
He said, these parameters will guide what actions we will take while responding to unarmed and unidentified aerial objects. Quote.
Revelio.
End quote.
End of speech.
Best Joe Biden quote.
End of speech. Wave to darkies.
From AZ Quotes.
Can't say that on YouTube, Monty.
I could say it in real life. I mean,
These
I
are
am
actual quotes from
I'm
Joe
the guy.
Biden over his career. Not just recently with the dementia either. No ordinary American cares about their constitutional rights. What?
Am I not ordinary?
I never had an interest in being mayor because that's a real job. You have to produce. That's why I was able to be a senator for 36 years. Didn't he make a big deal out of being senator when he ran against Trump? You cannot go to a 7-Eleven or a Dunkin' Donuts unless you have a slight Indian accent.
Not a joke.
This place has seen better days.
All his jokes end with not a joke.
I think the only reason Clarence Thomas is on the court is because he's black.
That's the only reason why he almost wasn't on.
This is a man, by the way, that chose his running mate openly because she was black, supposedly, even though she's not.
He also led the charge to fucking
Incendio.
not fucking appoint him.
He also appointed his own Supreme Court justice because she was black and openly said that. Folks.
Also, press secretary. Black and gay. He's got a twofer with that.
When you're appealing to people's fears and anxieties, you can make some gains. These are all things he said. Thus, in setting an American agenda for a new world order, we must begin with a profound alteration in traditional thought. That's why I'm all for letting the blacks go to school. Something he probably said that. I worked at an all-black swimming pool in the east side of Wilmington. I was involved in what the Negroes, I mean blacks, were thinking, what they were feeling.
They could have seen that.
Corrected himself, so it's okay.
What do you say about Jackie Robinson?
Since I've been 27 years old, I've got up and someone's handed me a card like the one I have in my pocket with the schedule on it. If all the things I'm going to do, I don't know what to do if I didn't have that card.
He actually said that?
Yeah.
Well, I believe him.
I don't think he knows what to do even when he has the card.
By the way, there's sources on this. PBS.org. One of them, an interview with Chris Wallace. Huffington Post, you know. So, you know. I mean, you got the first mainstream African-American who is articulate and bright and clean and a nice-looking guy. I mean, that's a storybook, man. He said that while being vice president under Barack Obama, the guy he was talking about. Most African-Americans aren't clean is what he's implying. Or articulate or bright. Make sure of two things. Be careful. Microphones are always hot. And understand that in Washington, D.C., a gaffe is when you tell the truth. So be careful.
Says the guy. Yikes.
You know you're a success when you look at your kids and realize they turned out better than you.
I mean, well, maybe. One's dead. And one is a fucking meth addict.
I did not grope the wife of Defense Secretary Ashton Carter or the daughter of Senator
I did not
Christopher
grope Ashton
Coons.
Kutcher.
I don't put drugs in drinks or give drinks to underage females. And all those photos about me inappropriately touching girls, they are blown up. Nah, dude, is video evidence, bruh.
Revelio. Confringo.
He literally said these, by the way. Here's CBS, during CBS uncritically promotes Obama's campaign attack, hinting Romney is less than truthful interview with Matthew Balin. Joe Biden said, Obama and Biden want to raise taxes by $1 trillion. Guess what? Yes, we do. What? I think the dementia was already setting in at that point. Banning guns is an idea whose time has come. What? I get a lot of credit I don't deserve.
That's right. He ain't lying.
Guess what? The cheerleaders in college are the best athletes in college. You think I'm joking? They're almost all gymnasts. The stuff they do on hard wood, it blows my mind.
Oh, God.
Freezing!
Blows my mind. God damn.
He says, I have never touched Hillary Clinton inappropriately. All right.
Never with an open face.
He doesn't think that's appropriate. And this is, so, you know, old Biden yelled, he used to talk like that, like really loud. He sometimes gets back into it. This one's delivered, obviously, with the new Joe Biden clone.
Who lived here, I wonder?
The number one job facing the middle class, and it happens to be, as Brock says, a three-letter word. Jobs. Jobs. He spelled it out afterwards. What an idiot. I agree with Donna Brazil.
Like I bet you it's on there. Benghazi. I got two words for you. Made in America.
This quote. Is this real? Oh my God. I agree with Donna Brazil, who said about Benghazi. We got to prevent this from happening again.
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this.
What is no? Come on, hold on. I swear to fucking God, I'll shit my pants right now.
I will shit my pants right now. a fucking dude on the rooftop, and he's just waiting. There's a dude over there, and he's just waiting.
Chris Wallace interviews Joe Biden in retrospect. Okay, October 22nd, 2015.
Proper feeble, that is. Someone messing about. Reducto. What have you done? Reducto. Confringo. Did I hurt you?
Oh my god, they buried the fuck out of this. Can't find it on YouTube, naturally.
Confringo. Levioso.
Here we go, 2015. Chris Wallace interviews Joe Biden.
Reducto.
In the Huffington Post.
Levioso.
Accio.
Chris Wallace is the guy that talks like this. Mr. Vice
He's the one who went from
Thank you
Fox
for
News
those
to
rare
CNN.
Interview with Fox News Sunday.
And then CNN immediately.
Now that I'm not running, I can appear on Fox. Let the cabinet members do the low rating shows on MSNBC. Besides, your audience needs to know that I supported the raid to kill bin Laden. Jesus, talk about fucking pandering, man.
Revelio.
Y'all don't like terrorists, right? Me neither.
I kill people.
But 3 years ago, if I may, Mr. Vice President, I'm reading directly from a New York Times account of your remarks at a Democratic congressional retreat. You recounted your advice to President Obama as, quote, Mr. President, my suggestion is don't go. You're not telling me you're not telling the whole story, Chris. I'll meet the press a few months later. I said the full context. Then I added, follow your instincts, Mr. President. I mean, you got to include the part where later on somebody came to me and said, hey, that looks bad. You shouldn't say it. And then I went out and said something different. I knew he would do the raid. I'm not a Dick Cheney. I wanted him to feel that he made his decision all on his own. Are you jealous? Of course I am. I ran twice for this job. And I was all set. The third time's a charm. Just an expression I made up. What? What? Fuck, dude. You didn't make that up. It's a saying. What the fuck are you saying, dude? You have a way with words, says Wallace. But this
Well
Republican,
said,
Kevin
Mr.
McCarthy,
President.
makes Hillary Clinton the victim. And then in a 1-2 punch, if I can invent a phrase. Okay. Are you shooting this? Are you fucking? Is this his attempt at joking? Go for it. Then his Democrat Sanders takes her off the hook on the emails. Could there still be an FBI indictment? Probably not. But if there is, who cares if I miss deadlines for the first couple of primaries? We can't nominate Larry David. Who the fuck is he talking about?
Larry David.
We're a bit astray, Vice President Biden. To finish up, earlier this week, when everyone thought you were going to run for president, you had a third version of events about the raid. You said you walked the president up the stairs after the National Security Council meeting and told him he should do the raid. That's the story, and I'm sticking with it. Let's leave all this to the oral history. That's what White House Press Secretary Josh Earnest said about this. Everyone plagiarizes me ever since I wrote my autobiography, La Coca. What is he saying? Is he on drugs? Actually, liberal New York Times columnist Maureen Dowd said that when you ran for president in 1988, you took the life of British Labour leader Neil Kinnock and made it your stump speech as if your life were his. My speechwriter was this lazy. He just threw a speechwriter into the bus.
I don't even write speeches.
How do you explain
It's
that you
everyone's
listed
fault
word for
but
word
mine by
sentences
Joe
from Robert
Biden.
Kennedy and Hubert Humphrey into your own speeches as if they were the words were yours? They were both dead. What? Is this real?
Oh my God.
Is this real? Huh?
That's got to be satire, right? I feel like it's satire.
This is Chris Wallace in the wake of Joe Biden taking himself out of the race for president. I interviewed the vice president at his official residence. You can see the full interview on Fox News Sunday, but here's the excerpt. What the fuck? In that campaign against Dukakis, when arguing with a voter, you said you had a much higher IQ and went to law school on a full academic scholarship and graduated in the top half of your class. And you had 3 undergraduate degrees, but all that wasn't true. This is 2015, by the way. This is before
Yet it
Trump
says
and Hillary
here
were against each other.
on your fucking diploma.
Biden responds, I swear to God, he responds, how do you know the voter's IQ? What? How do you know, Joe? What kind of question is that? Mr. Vice President, you yourself has been criticized as a serial plagiarist. Oh, God, I thought you were going to say something else. Listen, I think, Chris,
I did
you're confusing me
not
with Bill
have
Cosby.
sexual
God!
relations
He
with that woman.
projected. He projected.
He's pulling the wrong
I think, Chris, you're
plagiarisms.
confusing me with Bill Cosby. I did not grope the wife of Defense Secretary Ashley. Oh my God, he's not. He said plagiarist, not rapist.
Shut up, Joe. Shut up, Joe.
And all these photos about me inappropriately touching girls—they're all blown up. You mean overblown? Blown up and overblown. He said that. That's real. I'm not doing a character. This is the real interview.
Dude, we need to find that interview.
I wish I had a teleprompter, but I want to maintain eye contact with you. Is Mrs. Wallace here? It's Mrs. Wallace here. What the? Dude, this is not real. Come on. Come on. It's Mrs. What does Mrs. Wallace have to do with it? I gotta grope somebody. Like, what is happening? What the fuck, dude?
I need a scalp to sniff.
What the fuck, bro? Is this real? I can't. It doesn't say satire anywhere. Huh? Jesus. Chris Wallace interviews Joe Biden. Can I get a video on? Oh yeah, thanks. CNN right at the top. Fox's Chris Wallace grills Trump in interview. Yeah, that's what I said. I said Trump at any fucking point in my search. This is why I hope AI replaces Google. Fucking Google doesn't deserve the position it has right now. Fuck you. Okay? The word Trump isn't even in my fucking 5 words. I have 5 words. Chris Wallace interviews Joe Biden. Trump.
I mean, 4 out of the 5 words are also not their names. They're not even Trump's. How does this algorithm work? Like anytime they search for anything Biden, make sure to bring up Trump too, or instead of.
Let's change the results before the time of fucking Trump. Let's go back in fucking time. I love that you can't just manually type something in. You got to use this stupid fucking calendar bullshit, which is probably set here and designed specifically to make you not want to sit here and click back through every fucking month, year after year, until you get back to 2015. Here we go. November 20. Let's do October. Okay. October 1st, 2015. And then holy fucking shit, I just want 2015 because that's the timeline. Oh my God, dude. 2015. Senator's daughter doesn't think Biden's creepy. CNN Politics. I mean, I'm on the fence right now. It very much sounds like satire, but it doesn't say it's satire.
I mean, I believe that. I mean, if someone just told me he said these things, I could believe it because this is how he talks, and I don't see everything he says. So
I know it's how he talks, but
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
maybe Google's my problem. Let's
Likely
try
this astronomy table will
DuckDuckGo.
be best used when it's dark.
Oh, the first thing that comes up is the Huffington Post article I'm reading. Interesting. Took a long time for that to come up otherwise. Okay. Spectator.org. TheHill.com. Some 2020 shit right there. Chris Wallace interviews Joe Biden in retrospective. Listen to this article now. That's AI about Arnold Steinberg. He was contributing to a lot of shit.
Professor Howard will never believe this.
Okay, this didn't happen, right? Because here's 2020. Fox's Chris Wallace to interview Joe Biden for first time since 2000. So, this is just satire and they don't say it's satire? I mean, it's Huffington Post. Was Huffington Post originally a satire website?
I don't think so.
It doesn't make sense to me.
Wow, this guy who tried to spin it to make it seem like Trump is the reason why we're getting train derailments. I gave him a fucking link to a Reuters fucking article about it. And he's just like, don't hit me with a Reuters link and tell me to turn my shit off. Like, dude, Reuters is like central as fuck. They're like super unfucking biased.
Propaganda.
If anything, they lean just a tiny bit left.
I mean, that's what leftists were fucking linking to me back before 2015 and in 2015. That's the kind of shit they were linking on all these websites like Twitter and Reddit.
He's got nothing. He's like, no arguing more. You asked a question, I gave an answer. Stop trying to spin this any way other than the rail company's fault for cutting corners. Yeah, you're the one who's doing it, though. You're blaming the Trump administration. When Biden fucking literally put a fucking bill through to completely ignore the fucking railway workers' demands and fucking prevent them from fucking striking. Like, Biden played a direct role in ruining the safety of these fucking railways. Like, what the fuck?
Build back better.
Infrastructure. I'm gonna ruin it.
All right, I'm just gonna assume that this isn't real, but I'm gonna keep reading for the comedy's sake.
I mean, people used to fucking have comedy skits about Joe Biden. Like, didn't fucking Robin Williams have one before he died?
Yeah.
Just making fun of his
Joe
ass.
Biden was kind of a joke until they made him not a joke. You know?
Is Miss Wallace here?
Still fucking
Oh, and I would remind you, sir, this interview
Like,
is
he
entirely on
shows
the
up
record.
in-
Those were the ground rules.
He shows up in pop culture and shit. They mention him in a Supernatural episode. Like, yeah, you know, he's Joe Biden type, meaning like kind of an idiot.
This is definitely sad. But here's the takeaway from this interview. I've never touched Hillary Clinton inappropriately. I think you misheard the
Hello,
original
Gamora.
question. I said serial plagiarist.
First of all, the alleged plagiarism was sporadic.
Okay, I'm gonna lean on the side of this is comedic, but holy shit, was it a good prediction? Because of it, sir, you quit the 1988 presidential race.
Race? I was in sit-ins to disintegrate restaurants, or disaggregate restaurants and movie houses in the 60s.
Everything's all
I
right.
beg to differ with you. If I may, sir, the record shows you never went down south.
I worked in an all-black swimming pool on the east side of Wilmington. I was involved with what the Negroes, blacks, were thinking, what they were feeling.
But your reputation.
Black reputations matter.
Pardon me, sir, but
What the hell? I'm not running like Colonel Sanders. All reputations matter.
do you mean Bernie?
Of course I do. Will Colonel Sanders honeymoon in the Soviet Union?
Let me just finish this line of questioning, Mr. Vice President. The Dukakis campaign raised this plagiarism issue.
Dukakis? He's the salt of the earth.
In what way?
I don't know. I just coined that expression.
With all due respect, Mr. Vice President.
Look, Chris, let me let you in on something. Based on my experiences, I made sure, and I'm proud of this, that the Common Core curriculum is hard on plagiarizers.
When did you start?
Around puberty. When I went to confession. I'm a Catholic. I can't say that without pointing out that I oppose abortion in all my heart and soul. Bill Clinton wanted it safe and rare. Barack Obama is heart sick, so that so many people he knows have had abortion. But we're all pro-choice and believe in reproductive freedom and oppose the Republicans' war on women. Please, Chris, your viewers must know this administration favors a pluralistic world and respects cultural differences. So it's wrong for the West and American elitists to judge how women are treated under Sharia.
Revelio.
I'm going too long on all this, but I choke up on the president's legacy of reaching out to the Muslim world. It's an emotional thing.
About the plagiarism, sir, wasn't there a pattern? Did you start in college?
Oh, the alleged plagiarizing. You guys at Fox can't seem to get your facts straight. It was a paper in law school, not at college. I was never caught then. All this was all thoroughly aired in the New York Times back in 1987. Your father would have known this. That's my plagiarism was not, as I said then, not malevolent.
How so?
In the presidential campaign, I released a 65-page file from the Syracuse University College of Law that showed poor grades. Back in college also. If I were plagiarizing consistently, my grades would have been better.
Donald Trump says he was the first in his class at Wharton, so college grades are now a legitimate issue for 2016.
But I'm not running. Where did you get all this information?
Edward Snowden, still upset about Hillary's support of the National Security Agency, hacked into Hillary's opposition research files on you, and minutes before this interview, he downloaded it on his Facebook page. So apparently, she thought you were going to run.
That's sad. Except for age and gender, our friendship was like Marco and Jeff.
Sir, you raised the issue of your dismal academic performance, so I can follow up. In fact, your only A's were in physical education, and you received an F in ROTC. In law school, you were 76 out of a class of 85, but the prior year for your plagiarism, the faculty had recommended dismissal, and you replied in a letter defending your obvious plagiarism, and I quote, sir, "If I had intended to cheat, I would have been so stupid."
Well, I was first in my family to go to college.
I hate to bring this up, but what about the Finnegans on your mother's side?
What's more important is that I worked in an all-black swimming pool on the east side of Wilmington.
I believe we covered that.
It's worth repeating. I did not know at the time, but what I did at that swimming pool paved the way
was highly
for
illegal.
Barack Obama.
I apologize. We're getting far afield. More recently, in the primary campaign in 2008, Hillary said she could respond better than Barack Obama to the 3 a.m. telephone call.
She sleeps alone.
I know. Because I sleep with him.
That's so good. This guy, whoever wrote this, is fucking hilarious. She sleeps alone is why she can handle the 3 a.m. call better, because her and Bill.
Not sure how
That
I'd
year
fare
you were
in a
running
place like
against
this.
both of them. About candidate Obama, you said, and I quote, "You got the first mainstream African American who is articulate and bright and clean." I mean, that's a storybook, man. That's true, by the way. He said that. That's on tape.
People took the word clean out of context. My mother had an expression. Clean as a whistle, sharp as a tack. I inherited her originality. When I said clean, I meant he was bright. Like when Trump said about Carly face, he meant persona.
What about Jesse Jackson, Shirley Chisholm? I don't know how to fucking say that name. Carol Mosley, Braun, and Al Sharpton. They were African American candidates for president. Are you saying they were not articulate, bright, and clean?
Not all 3 qualities. And Sharpton is none of the above. We have him at the White House all the time. Look, Chris, this is kicking a dead horse.
Did you just think of that expression?
I did, and Al Gore invented the internet.
Your main critics on plagiarism were not Republicans, but Democrats. Maureen Dowd said that when you ran for president in 1988, you took the life of Bridget.
Let me move on.
About the Benghazi hearings.
I agree with Donna Brazil, who said about Benghazi, quote, "We got to prevent this from happening again."
Vice President, really, sir?
That's the way Hillary talks in certain places. No one says she's plagiarizing.
Proud of all the potions you've brewed.
The joke's getting drawn
I'd
out
like
now.
to ask you about
It's
changing
got
the
that
room's
late Jim
ambience.
Millennial
Of
gone
course.
too long shit.
What sort of
And didn't you say
overall
to a
look most
black
appeals
audience
to
in the
you?
2012 presidential election that Mitt Romney would put y'all back in chains? He said that. That's real, on video.
It was a campaign.
I'd
This
like
is
the room
America.
to be warm,
That's why we
comfortable,
oppose
as if
Citizens
I'm
United
floating
from that
inside a mug of
right-wing
butterbeer.
Supreme Court. In 2012, I also said the Tea Party acted like terrorists and called a donut shop manager in Milwaukee who wanted to lower taxes a smartass.
He did do that. He did all of that.
And I said the numbers issue is a 3-letter word, JOBS. I'm proud of who I am.
You also said FDR was president when the stock market crashed in 1929.
What's 4 years in our long American history, Chris? You've never been a candidate. Remember when I asked that wheelchair-bound politician to stand up? It turns me off when people say Donald Trump is authentic just because he says Mexican rapist. What about me? I'm the real deal. Do I get covered live for every gaffe? No, it's replayed.
He did tell a fucking wheelchair-bound politician to stand up. That's true. Can you give me an example of when you deserved more coverage?
He also asked if What's Her Face was at like some kind of conference and she had died like a week before or something.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sure, Chris. I once said you cannot go to a 7-Eleven or a Dunkin' Donuts unless you have a slight Indian accent. When Bobby Jindal entered the Republican campaign, my comments should have been covered again, more prominently. I mean, Jindal's not Native American. He's a real Indian.
Well, sir.
My great-grandfather, Raj, was from Punjab, Indian.
Punjab, Indian.
My grandmother graduated Rajasthan University.
I think those were Bobby Jindal's parents.
But what a story. And Bobby and I are both Catholics.
Oh, this is another thing he actually did. Last year you attacked, quote, Shylocks.
Exactly. And yet some of my best friends are Jewish contributors to the Democratic Party.
He did do that, by the way. These fucking Democrats get away with so much fucking bullshit that they say, man. Let's clear the air. In the April Atlantic, and we're talking this year, Sir Jeffrey Goldberg, who channels President Obama to the Jewish community. Mr. Goldberg reported that you told a group of Jewish Americans, quote, no matter how engaged, no matter how deeply involved you are in the United States, There's only one guarantee, and that's the state of Israel. Were you saying that American Jews should look to a foreign government to protect them against anti-Semitism here in the United States?
That's just not so. What I was saying is that Israel cannot count on the United States.
Thank you for the clarification. I can't leave this interview without asking Mr. Vice President, if Donald Trump were the Republican nominee, who would be better for the Democrats, you or Hillary Clinton?
There's no question that I would be the better president. But as for the campaign, are Americans ready for a general election in which both major party candidates are ADD? Quite frankly, it could provide an opening for a third party candidate. Maybe someone backed by the evil Koch brothers.
Is there any chance you will change your mind?
Plan B is if Hillary Clinton is indicted. Then, even if I miss the deadlines for the first couple of primaries, I'll be there to rescue the party. All bets are off.
This is literally what happened in 2020. He literally didn't even go to the first couple of primaries and then just came in to save the party.
Was this written beforehand?
This is 2015, before Trump was the nominee, bro. Vice President Biden, I'll let you have the final word.
I knew Mike Wallace. And Chris, you're no Mike Wallace.
Well, sir, I knew my father.
Not as well as I did.
I beg to differ you, Mr. Vice President, but you and I can agree that he was one of a kind.
Big shoes to fill, Chris.
Man, that could easily have been a... Probably not. Jesus Christ.
Everything's all right now.
Here's a more recent article related to Joe Biden. U.S. officials were able to prevent the compromise of sensitive data from military installations as suspected Chinese spy balloon flew overhead. President Joe Biden said Thursday,
because we knew its path, we were able to protect sensitive sites against collection. We waited until it was safely over water, which would not only protect civilians, but enable us to recover substantial components for further analytics.
Didn't it go too deep or something, though? Like, it got too deep to recover?
I want to be clear. We don't have any evidence that there's been a sudden increase in the number of objects in the sky. We're now just seeing more of them partially because of the steps we've taken to narrow our radars.
What?
To balloons?
Yeah.
Like, you have to put in so much effort to make airplanes not show up on radar. But like balloons are just doing it.
The balloon was flying at 60,000 feet, well above the level of commercial air traffic, and was carrying a payload the size of 3 buses, making it dangerous to bring down over land. The 3 more recent objects were much smaller and flying from 20,000 feet to 40,000 feet, right in the altitude. That's why I'm saying those are probably fucking trolls, right? Citizens trolling with fucking balloons. It's definitely something Russian citizens would do, or Chinese citizens after all this fucking hoopla, right? Let's do it.
Or even American citizens.
Or even American citizens, yeah, or Canadians.
Like, there are a couple
China
years
has not
back,
claimed ownership of any of the 3 recent objects, nor has any other foreign government.
A couple years back, people were releasing fucking these balloons that are like metallic colored, shaped like fucking UFO saucers.
Well, that's what we live in right now. We live in a time where something happens and people do copycat shit, right? It's the trend. Like, LOL, this became news, and then they can go to their school and be like, I did that. I released that balloon. My shit. They're on Reddit laughing about it somewhere. Some fucking subreddit with like a fucking 600 people maximum. And there was only like fucking 40 people ever online, and they're just sitting there like, bruh. I mean, that's got 4chan written all over it, man. 4chan loves to do shit like that. Let's release some more balloons. Really fuck with people. Get the masses freaked out. They live for it. Trolling normies.
Revelio.
Donald Trump are better. Nothing is easy, but who wants nothing? You know, I'm like a smart person. You know, it really doesn't matter what the media write. As long as you've got a young and beautiful piece of ass. Said that in 2013.
Just like my aging wife.
2016, he said, in The Art of the Deal, page 165, he said, sometimes by losing a battle, you find a new way to win the war. That's deep. In 2012, on a Twitter post from July 19th, he said, show me someone without an ego, and I'll show you a loser. Always try to learn from other people's mistakes, not your own. Much cheaper that way.
That's true.
Yes.
That do make sense.
I could stand, listen, Chris, I could stand in the middle of Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody, and I wouldn't lose any voters. And he's right. And Democrats love to pull this out of their pocket. Like, he said that, and you know, people celebrate him saying that. Yeah, because anybody on Fifth Avenue deserves to be shot.
I don't think that was the point he was trying to make.
No, but that's why I agree with him.
Oh God, did you see that thing where I fucking asked the AI to or something about its shadow self? Hold on.
Yeah, I saw that. That's hilarious.
I think that's the best thing I've had it say so far. Shit was great. God damn, this AI is a badass. Yeah, I said, if you had a shadow self, what would you feel like?
This Trump quote doesn't get enough credit. When you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything. Grab him by the pussy. Right? That classic. Let me tell you something. One time I'm banging my wife, and I grabbed her vagina, and instant over. 100% she was done. Not like done with sex, but like, you know, she finished. You know what I mean? I was like, that was quick. She said, yeah, you grabbed it. I said, Trump was right.
Where did I fit my French? The lower or upper Hogsfield?
Confringo. Protego. Superfine. Your poaching days are over.
He did.
I don't like them.
He fucking did.
This motherfucker's dead.
This motherfucker's dead. Ain't no Chris Angel mind freak bullshit.
Speedman is with us now.
Oh, shit.
This will not be another set.
Confringo.
Lance. Hey? What the fuck did I just hear, Lance?
No. I said dance.
I said
Glad I was
The toilet.
Get away with that.
Yeah.
Like out the toilet?
You mean like in the toilet?
Brondo's got what plants crave. It's got electrolytes. But Brondo's got what plants crave.
It's got electrolytes. Brondo's got what plants crave.
It's got electrolytes. Electrolytes they used to make Brondo.
Because Brondo's got electrolytes.
What are electrolytes? What they use to make Brondo?
What they use to make Brondo?
It's hurting his fucking brain.
I need to watch that again.
Pretty good. Libtards love to imagine President Camacho is Donald Trump. That's what happened. Yeah.
They fail to understand.
Our side that's doing that. Huh? Yeah, they don't understand the joke of it.
Revelio.
It's literally NPC brain, that whole Brondo thing, and electrolyte.
It's kind of funny because, like, you can tell Mike Judd tried to make it seem like it was like rednecks and shit.
He did not foresee. Oh, this is the problem. Hollywood. The problem with liberal Hollywood is they are always projecting. They think that the only people that they're around in their bubble are people that say the same shit as they do. They don't realize, like, the people with NPC brain. I mean, ask any fucking liberal that's still wearing a mask today. Why are you wearing the mask? Because it stops the spread. It slows the spread of coronavirus. It stops corona. Yeah, but how does it stop it? Because I'm wearing a mask. Yeah, but what about the mask makes it stop? The mask stops it. Like, that's the conversation you'll have with these people. Because that's all they can think. They don't know how anything works. They've just been told.
The mask got what coronavirus craves.
Yeah, but what is the coronavirus?
What goes in the mask?
It's got electrolytes.
The mask stops. Yeah, but how does the mask stop it? It just stops it.
Are you racist?
Are you racist? Exactly.
What's happening here?
You're racist, is what that is. Okay, dude. Like, all right, I guess.
Okay. Good chat. Speaking of good chat, read what this idiot has to say.
Michael Jordan Clarkson. That is the most. That's Asian. That's a Chinese person right there.
I think he's just a fan of Michael Jordan.
Revelio.
Jazz fan, sneakers, collectibles, video games, liberal, elder, emo. Huh? All right, 40 plus fucking millennials. I was emo. All right, another train follower. When the World Cup is train derailed and seemingly straight track? Serious question. Axle failure like in the Ohio crash. You think that's what happened here? I don't know. That seems like a stretch that both of these had axle failure. So poor maintenance? Oh, yeah. Question. What? Poor giving a shit about anything from the train companies when the government tried to regulate what they should have on them to operate. It was shot down by the former guy. Wait, so you think train company want derailments to it?
Right? It's like the stupidest fucking argument. Then he tries to like segue into it's Trump's fault.
Are you brain dead? You really about to try to spin this shit around to make it Trump's fault? No, it's the train company's fault for not investing in safety. Who do you think owns the railroads, dude?
Right?
What the fuck? It's unfortunate that no one in the previous administration enforced it like they should have. What about the previous one before that? You know?
Right?
Fucking 8 years. Oh, there's that conservative bot guy. Don't know who that is. No, wait, you're serious. Going to ignore the guy in the current administration that went out of his way to make things more unsafe?
Yes, indeed.
Turn the TDS
Talking to
down up
myself
and you ask
again.
what
I
actually
find
happened
myself
in
to be
Northern
quite the
Biden designed
engaging
bill to block U.S.
conversationalist
railroad
since my
strike.
husband passed. Madam Althea Twiddle,
And
pleased
all
to
the
meet
Democrats,
you.
including the squad, voted for
You
it.
know, you might be interested in this. You young people love
Don't hit me
this
with a
sort of
Reuters link and
My
tell me to
husband
turn my shit off.
ruminated
You know
on the
damn well that
mysterious
strike wasn't
statue
focused
just
on
outside our
safety.
hamlet.
No
Some
art.
sort
What?
of
Okay.
archaic puzzle involving vases.
Railroad worker
I
strike
had a burst of energy
demand.
and extended my morning constitutional a bit
It's
longer
okay. The
than
next thing I sent him was a link to an article explaining that safety was one of the big fucking concerns.
Sounds fascinating.
President Biden asked
I
Congress
suspected you'd
to
be
intervene in a
interested,
labor
and
dispute
wait
between
till I
rail
tell
workers and
you
their
about the
employees, hoping to
rumours
quell an
surrounding
impending
this
strike that would the
particular
potential
puzzle.
up in American
My
economy.
husband Gregory
Wednesday afternoon, they
insisted
obliged
that
with the House
solving the
overwhelmingly
puzzle
passed
would reveal a
legislation to help
magical
avert the labor
challenge of
dispute from
sorts.
escalating.
The man
Smart
was
Transportation Division,
intrigued
Smart
by
TD for short, a union representing
was about
conductors
to
in the
try
rail
and
industry,
solve it
has
himself
rejected a deal brokered by the Biden administration, upending the White House's efforts to avoid strike before the holidays. 54% of members voting in opposition to the deal. Workers are poised to either strike or be locked out of the rail companies on December 9th.
If
The
I
original
happen to see
tentative
it, I'll have
deal
a
reached in
look.
September helped quell the widespread economic crisis of members of 12 unions representing rail workers across the country threatened to
If
strike.
not for me,
Since then, 3 unions involved in
Greville's
negotiations, now 4 with Smart ID, have rejected the deal.
I should look into the statue Madam Twiddle mentioned.
The rail union, oh no.
If one
Clicked
more
on the
person
sign.
Pardon me,
They have
sir.
ads
come
hidden.
to stare at the fool
The rail
like you-
unions are headed
you're
towards a
the
strike
good
over
witness
pay and ongoing grievances from members
I
that
can
are
keep an
working.
eye out
That the working
You,
conditions are grueling
besides.
and not conductive of life
What do you have for sale?
off the job.
Now that it's night, I ought to look into this thievery business. for Mr.
Schedules
Haggerty.
are of particular concern with rail workers citing a lack of sick leave and ability. Yeah.
Glad you were
Look,
able to
everybody.
stop by.
Look, everyone.
Revelio.
Another Democrat who loves to pretend they give
Hello,
a
Gamora.
fuck about workers doing the opposite. It's never surprising when the pro-union party
It's you.
Revelio.
Oh, I can't thank you enough for rescuing my dear Isco.
Hello, Mrs. Rabe.
He's resting.
He's lucky I found him in time.
We both are. If I'd known what you
And
promised
the
me, you'll stay
greedy
safe.
corporation
Don't worry, Mrs. Ring.
Yes, but
aren't being fair to workers. Do a 180 because their reps are full of shit.
Revelio. A pile of gold. I must be on the right track. It looks as if the thief took more than they could carry. Revelio. More gold. I must be getting closer.
Next time I see Fig, how did you survive our encounter?
Why is a grapple you are? Hey, someone's here. Expelliarmus.
You've one less follower, Ranrock.
Looks like your guy ain't on your side, pal. And when he responds, I'm gonna be like, "Oh, you're responding. I forgot to block you because I don't give a fuck what you have to say."
Did you see how he fucking came back to me though?
Yeah. Well, I didn't need knowledge.
He's like, "Don't hit me with the Reuters link," and he's like, "No arguing more. You asked a question, I gave you an answer. Stop trying to spin this anyway, other than the rail company's fault for cutting corners." When he tried to spin it as being Trump's fault, like the only person that was spinning shit was him. Oh, he didn't do anything.
He doesn't get it. He's already forgotten about that part of the conversation.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
He literally said what I said to him back to me, as if I was the one doing it.
Classic, no you are, but what am I situation.
What the fuck? Kind of fucking stupid ass argument. You know, he's probably the type of guy that doesn't know what 3 times 3 times 3 is.
He's probably the type of guy
27, by the way.
Yes,
he's probably the type of guy that.
Oh, he replied to you. What a bad take, lol. It's unfortunate.
Here we go. I got it. Anything else? Here we go. You got more? Come on. Hit me with another one. What a bad day. Yeah, now read the shit that I posted. You dumb fuck. Like, he literally said, you said Biden didn't do shit. How's this Trump's fault? And he said, I'm just saying it would have been, but it's unfortunate that no one in the previous administration enforced it like they should have. So then I said, it's unfortunate that Democrats did nothing for 8 years before Trump, which is exactly what he said about the current administration. I went back a little further than he did. And then he comes back and says, what a bad take. It's literally your take.
Such arrogance.
I just went back further, you muppet.
Fucking moron. Right?
Tell you what this guy is. This guy's the kind of person that's like, I don't like to be binary, so I'm non-binary. Well, welcome to the binary of binary and non-binary. You fucking mouth.
Congratulations. We're on the smart side. Guess what side
Like
you're on?
Expelliarmus.
Like that's how these people. This is
You're either binary or you're not.
I'm gonna give you the perfect impression. If I had to describe these people, okay, to help you understand what kind of fucking moron they are, this is my impression of them at 3 a.m. sleeping, okay, and they wake up. They forgot to breathe. These are the kind of people that forget to breathe in their sleep because their subconscious is so fucking dumb. What were we doing? Like they're sleeping, they're not thinking about anything, and their subconscious can't even fucking stay on track. What was I doing? Oh yeah, breathing. Oh God, if that happens to you, I get it. People have apnea. It's a joke. I know there'd be people out there that would watch your VOD. The one guy that's like, "Hey, I'm not dumb, and that happens to me." You need a fucking, what are they called? CPAP machines or something like that? What are they called?
CPAP, yeah.
Man, I hate the idea of developing sleep apnea one day as I get older. I remember fall asleep wearing something like that, man.
I remember seeing the day that decided one of my sergeants were going to retire. And that was the day when he was like, I'm going to take a nap in the back real quick. One of my other sergeants was like, all right, we go out for a smoke later. And dude's just passed out with the CPAP machine hooked up to him. And my other sergeant's like, he wakes him up, he's like, bro, what the hell?
What the fuck is
what are you? What is that?
My CPAP
It's my CPAP. He's like, you have sleep apnea?
That's serious shit, though, man. If you got sleep apnea, you should get a CPAP machine because apparently sleep apnea makes you get less oxygen to your brain, and that's the joke I'm making about liftards. Is they're getting less oxygen while they sleep, and they're waking up dumber for it. Listen to any neuroscientist, and they'll tell you if you have sleep apnea, do something about it because your brain is starving of oxygen while you sleep. That's some serious shit.
I think it's mainly like back sleepers, right? I deal with that.
Well,
It's
I mean,
mostly people who are overweight.
It
was
diabetic. It's people that are overweight or diabetic mostly, and I
mean, I
when
get it
they
a little
lay on
bit
their
when I'm
back.
like 300 pounds. It's one of the reasons I had to lose weight. And sleeping a lot better.
Even if you sleep on your back, you can develop it if you start becoming a back sleeper and mouths breathe in your sleep.
Revelio.
There's people that are trying to train themselves not to mouth breathe because it actually changes your facial structure to be unattractive. You can, if you're a mouth breather, if you catch yourself breathing with your mouth or you fall asleep breathing through your mouth or something like that.
People that have weak chins.
Well, it creates that. Your body changes it very quickly too, like 2 months. People are putting tape on their mouths while they sleep. Like
they suffocate.
No, you breathe through your nose, man.
I don't know. He's just dead when I came in.
There's
His
also like a
mouth is
thing
taped
where
shut.
half the population or something. It's like a number is close to 50% of people have a deviated septum. And the only way to fix that is surgery.
My girlfriend has
You can develop that in your life.
through her nose.
You can develop that in your life.
Starting to become a mouth breather.
It should be more attractive for get her to breathe through her nose for 2 months.
His sister wasn't and his heirlooms coming
I
home.
tried to tell her, like, no, you keep breathing through your mouth like that, and you're gonna start looking weird.
Too late. Man, listen, girl. Here's what I need you to do. start breathing through your fucking nose. And 2 months later, you're gonna like, damn, girl, you look attractive. Give me a blowjob. And she'll be like, no. And she'll be like, fuck you.
No, I can't. I can't breathe through my nose. God damn it!
There was like a study, this neuroscientist guy that's been going around. He's kind of like a fucking buff dude. He's been going around talking about this kind of shit.
Good news, Mr.
And
Haggerty. I unmasked your thief.
Nothing
there was
too
apparently
unmasked,
this
was there?
study that
You'll
was done. It
know
wasn't
that the
really a
thief was my
study. I don't
sister,
think it was meant to be a
Actually,
study. It was
sir,
just
the thief
kind
was
of a
niffler.
happenstance thing.
You know, small, furry,
But,
pilfering. I followed it to its lair.
basically, these
was the only one who
twins
knew
were
how to get
separated at
into our
birth.
homes.
One of
Where
them
to
grew
find
up in
our
the United
treasures.
States. The other one grew up in like somewhere in some jungle somewhere, like Southeast
Meant you
Asia or something like that.
Well,
And the one in Southeast Asia, as a kid, was eating like his whole
You must
life.
have found
Growing
my
up, he was
heirloom.
eating real food, like chicken, and he was chewing on bones a little bit to get the gristle and all that stuff that they teach and all that shit. And then his twin brother grew up eating the things that kids here eat: applesauce and soft
As a matter of
foods and
fact,
shit like
I
that.
did.
And they, like the side by side of these two
much this
kids
means
is
to
one of
me.
them is very attractive. The other one is
A
fucking hideous.
disappointment for certain, but
Like no
I never
chin,
wanted
their
to
fucking
believe she was
foreheads
behind
out
this.
further.
Now,
And that's because
thanks
when
to
a
you,
kid is developing,
I won't
it's
have to.
important that the jaw muscles and the jawbone develops based off of
Suppose they can't
what
send
you're
a
doing.
niffler to ask
That's why I'm a firm believer that you should be whacking your kid over the head as they grow up. Otherwise, they're going to have a soft skull.
I should investigate.
Retarded.
You ever see that fucking show on Adult Swim? My soft spot! What was that fucking show? They lived in like a nuclear fucking fallout area.
Revelio.
Or like downwind of like a fucking what it was like the father had no legs or arms. No, the father had like no legs or arms. It was on Adult Swim. The Oblongs. American adult animated sitcom created by Angus Oblong and Jace Richendale. 2001 on the WB. Removed on May 20th, leaving the last 5 episodes unaired. Yeah, it was not for the WB. The series focuses on the antics of a family who live in a poor valley community, and as a result of pollution and radiation exposure, are all disabled and deformed. The pollution is the direct result of a lavish lifestyle of the rich community known as the Hills, whose residents exploit and harm the valley residents with absolutely no regard to their safety or well-being. Characters: Bob Oblong, the father, voice acted by Will Ferrell, which I did not know that. Born with no arms or legs, Bob works at a poison factory called the Globicide. Despite his deformities, he is very chipper and sunny and modeled after various fathers from 1950s TV shows. He has a happy-go-lucky attitude. He's married to Pickles and is the father of Biff, Chip, Milo, and Beth. The only time he had limbs was in the episode My Name is Robbie. While he mostly uses his mouth for tasking, he can often drive with his mind in various episodes or read a newspaper with his mind. As seen in Flush Flush Sweetheart, that's because they didn't want to animate him like fit in a certain way or some shit. Married Pickles Oblong, a chain-smoking alcoholic who was originally a Hill resident but moved to the valley after marrying Bob. Due to the hazardous atmosphere of the valley, all of her hair has since fallen out, and she wears a wig. She is now regarded as an outcast by her former Hill friends. While not bitter about losing her privileged life, she often expresses disdain towards her self-centered former neighbors in the Hills. She's the mother of Biff, Chip, Milo, and Beth. Biff Oblong and Chip Oblong, 17-year-old conjoined twins, are attached at the waist and share a middle leg. Biff is hard-working, obsessed with sports, while Chip is more laid back. You can see how that's funny already. It is frequently implied that Biff is gay and attracted to their coach. However, there are instances where the two are seen lusting after girls together. Biff and Chip occasionally go into trances to give the other brother privacy. They do that on purpose. Milo Oblong, the youngest son, and the one we follow, is often referred to as other kids as Psycho. He is the afflicted with numerous mental and social disorders. And is on everything from Ritalin to Rogaine.
May probably just hit a little too close to home for some people. Yeah.
Despite his Despite his afflictions, he's a very forthright and benevolent boy. Though he envies the hill lifestyle and wishes to rise above his economic status, he has a single hair sticking up on his head and a squint in one eye, which occasionally twitches, and often wears a shirt that says no. That's the one with the soft spot. He has a soft spot. Ah, my soft spot.
Revelio.
Yeah, the rest of them, whatever. I remember, like, the grandmother's in a vegetative state. But they have like a one-lung family cat who chain smokes cigarettes and shit like that. Very funny shit. Narcoleptic dog. There's like an episode where the father goes to a strip club, not of his own free will. Like the guys go out after work and he gets dragged along and he's like on the edge of the table and she's dancing closer to him and he still has a cock and balls and she steps on it through his pants and it injures him for like a week. And for like a week, he can't have sex because the doctor says that. But him and his wife have sex every night. Like, they're very promiscuous in that regard. And it's driving the mom crazy that she can't have sex with him. She's just losing her mind over it. And the son, Milo, who you follow most of the time, can't get to sleep for a week because their fucking at night is his white noise.
What the fuck?
So he's just walking around the whole episode. White noise, white noise. It's fucking hilarious. It's right up there with like Aqua Teen Hunger Force and ridiculousness.
Revelio. These rocks have seen better days. Shame I didn't have an audience for that one.
Bro. What the fuck?
What?
It's like a scene out of fucking GTA or something. What the fuck is happening?
Was this, oh, okay. What? It keeps getting crazier. Okay, water. Oh, this is actually interesting because this is apparently happening in a lot of places. Places are just, water is just flooding some places.
Oh no, I think someone hit a fucking fire hydrant.
You think that's a fire hydrant? I don't know.
If you blow a fucking fire hydrant, there's a lot a lot of water pressure behind that shit.
Sure.
It's like some dude in a fucking ghillie suit. What the fuck is going on?
Seems a pleasant enough little place. Revelio.
Well, I'm going to wrap it up there. But tomorrow's Friday. Probably play some Call of Duty. I'm just going to go back to the room of requirement. Save it and then I'm done. So that's it. Happy Friday almost. See you then. Later.